Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Authentic Info Podcast. I'm your host, Admaster Ndlejoke. The EFF leader, Julius Malema, in the recent interview, he was outlining the strategy that they are going to use in South Africa when they take government in order to eradicate crime. He says that the only thing to solve the problem of crime in South Africa is to capacitate the police and to make sure that anyone who fire or exchange fire with the police is dropped dead, which means the only strategy or the most strategy that they're going to use is to fight fire with fire. The strategy that they're going to use is to make sure that they kill these criminals. And he also referred to Bekicele. He says that there was a point in time where Bekicele was still Bekicele, where Bekicele was still strong, where Bekicele was calling the shots, where Bekicele was given authority through his position as national commissioner to eradicate crime. And in one of his terms, there was a festive season where there was not even a single cash in transit robbery or heist. So he says that they are going to, if they take power, they will go back to such basics and make sure that the police are well trained, well capacitated, and that they must shoot to kill. And they also referred to a lot of incidents that are happening, for example, in KwaZulu-Natal, saying that that is out of hand and it seems like the state is not ready to fight crime. And it seems like there's a lot of corruption and criminal activities that involve the police. He also referred to the two top drug busts that transpired this year, 2023, saying that the recent one in Durban where they discovered drugs worth billions. But we were not shown, as the state, we were not shown where those drugs were taken to, and no one is accounting for that. He says that it simply proves that these criminals are conniving with politicians and top, high-profile police officers to make sure that whenever their products or drugs or any illegal goods that they are found, they find ways to go back to these owners of such exhibits. So he says that for government to be able to fight this criminality, the EFF is going to make sure that it capacitates the police, and anyone who tries to fight the police must be dropped dead. In his words, he says they must be dropped dead. They must mean their maker. And I know that it is not the first time that the CIC Julius Malema mentions an instance where the police must make sure that they kill anyone who tries to exchange fire with them. But recently, crime is out of hand in South Africa. It looks very difficult for the SAPS officials to be hands-on. It looks very difficult for them to fight crime toe-to-toe. And he says that the EFF government is going to make sure that the high-profile police officers, those who occupy strategic positions of leadership, must be corrupt-free, and they must make sure that they are on the ground giving solutions to the problems of crime. He also referred to his members, saying that he's very happy because anyone who occupies a position in government that has been deployed by the EFF or position that belongs to the EFF has never been found corrupt or to be involved in any corrupt activities, saying that that is the type of government that they are displaying to South Africans, that come 2024, when they take power, that is what is going to happen. We will not see any of them being involved in corruption, and they will make sure that they detect any sort of corrupt activities that involve their members, which is a good thing. I mean, recently we saw the axing of Vusi Khoza and a number of other more than 40 members of the EFF who were allegedly failed to deliver the mandate which they were given in February to deliver their constituencies on the 27th of July, when the EFF celebrates its own 10 years anniversary. And those who have been axed, there are those who claims that they will come back strong in 2024 and they will be sworn in Parliament. There are those who says that is not Julius Malema's party. The EFF belongs to the people. And but they are silenced. They are not seen anywhere. And also mentioned that Vusi Khoza has been expelled, and even when he tries to make an appeal, he is appealing as an expelled member, as a person who is not a member of the EFF, which means analytically he's saying that there is no prospect of Vusi Khoza coming back to occupy any position in the EFF or to be a member. But on the ground, we see Vusi Khoza going around saying that he will bounce back strong. He's going to start on the ground the way he did. He will not give up, and come 2024, he will be amongst the people who will be sworn in parliament. I mean, of all the activities and all the positions that exist in the EFF, all Vusi Khoza wants is to go back to parliament. That is quite surprising. Is he that ambitious, or does he think that he is in the level of an MP and not any other position? Well, we'll see how the EFF decide upon that. And also clarified the Mkhwebane issue to say there are some of us who are clowns who questioned the way Mkhwebane rised to the top leadership positions of the EFF, because within 3 to 4 days of joining the EFF, Mkhwebane was already sworn in as a member of parliament. And there are people who have been on the ground, who have been working for the EFF, who have been canvassing and recruiting new members for the EFF. We have put their lives on the line in villages, who have dodged bullets for the EFF, but they are never considered. It is only those who are said to be professionals who are given these positions, and then the rest of them must just work the ground. The rest of them must just work and ensure that EFF has the number, so that the EFF will go around looking for professionals, will go around recruiting professionals to take to parliament. I mean, when did Mkhwebane get to understand the cardinal pillars of the EFF and to understand EFF's policy position entirely? But Julius Malema says those of us who are asking such questions, who are morons, who are clowns, and we lack substance. So I don't know how you guys see this, but and as much as the EFF represents or claims or rise to fame, trying to claim that they represent young black South Africans, I mean, they should consider young brains. I mean, there are a lot of young people who are very smart in the EFF who can take positions that were given to the likes of Jimima, Mzwanele Mahanye, and the likes of Busisiwe Mkhwebane. But to understand that they have their own reasons, they have their own reasoning behind the move that they are making. And let's hope it materializes. And let us hope that the EFF members and supporters understand such moves, that in the EFF you can work the ground forever and never see yourself rising to occupy strategic positions, because there are professionals whose CVs are rich and they cannot be put on the bench. This is Authentic Info Podcast. I'm your host, Admire Sandile Chauke. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you.